Welcome to the Badass Direct Sales Mastery Podcast with your direct sales dom, Jennie Bellinger. Badass Direct Sales Mastery is a podcast for rock star direct sales moms who are determined to make their business kick ass. Jennie will share her knowledge of effective sales and recruiting techniques, tips to get what you want from your business, and will interview direct sales professionals and leaders from various companies. The interviews will give insight to how these rock stars got to where they are and where they plan to grow in the future. And now, the direct sales dom, Jennie Bellinger.
Welcome back to another episode of Badass Direct Sales Mastery. I'm your host, your direct sales dom, Jennie Bellinger, helping you whip your business into shape. Now, I'm going to take you back to a time, a specific date in time. It was December 30th, 1999. I was on my bed at home. I was a young 20-something, I think 20, let me math that really quick, 22-year-old woman. But I'm sitting there on my bed, living with my parents in their house, sobbing my eyes out with my sister holding me. And I was sobbing because I had finally broke it off with a serious boyfriend of mine who, looking back now, had been verbally and emotionally abusive over the course of our almost 2 years together. And at the time, I was crying because I knew in my heart of hearts that no one was ever going to love me again. I was too ugly, too stupid, that there was no possible way that I was ever going to find love again. But I just knew I couldn't be with him any longer. And I was absolutely heartbroken over the fact that this was it. But what happened over time was eventually I came upon my deciding moment when I realized I don't have to do this way. I don't have to think this way. I don't have to be this person. I don't have to believe what he told me. And so then over the next 15 years or so, I did the work on myself and eventually got to the point where I was able to step into my own assertive dom power. Now, in 2018, so just 18 years later, I was introduced to the Ohana way and the Ohana definition of assertive. And assertive means moving forward on purpose with respect to others. So, knowing all of this, now I want to define my own dom power. What does that mean for me? Well, it's my playful yet commanding energy of someone who is assertive, moving forward on purpose with respect for others. She is confident and able to lead others effectively from a place of permission and consent. It's the power to guide, inspire, and take charge, whether in personal or professional life, all without the need for a whip. When you step into your dom power, you own your strength, embrace your leadership, and navigate life with grace, authority, and respect. So now, what's your definition of dom power? So what specific qualities or traits do you want to highlight in someone who embodies dom power? When do you want to feel your own dom power? Is there a playful phrase, analogy, or metaphor that represents how you operate in your own dom power? What is the tone and the feel that you want for your own definition? Now, answering all those questions is incredibly important because you want to start with the vision of what you want. Now, I am going to quickly address some things that hold a lot of women back from their dom power. And I'm addressing this because if you don't shine a light on it, you can't make the shift away from it to that definition of what you do want without acknowledging that those pieces are there. So, of course, over time, society has conditioned women away from embracing their power through several key mechanisms. We've had cultural norms and gender roles that where from a young age, girls are often socialized to be nurturing, compliant, and agreeable, while boys are encouraged to be assertive and independent. This conditioning can limit women's sense of agency and discourage them from taking charge or speaking up, especially in leadership roles. Also, media representation. Women in media are frequently portrayed as passive, emotional, or even secondary to male characters. Powerful women are often depicted as cold or bossy. Think Devil Wears Prada, sending the message that assertiveness is a negative trait for women while it's celebrated in men. Our beauty standards, society's obsession with women's physical appearance often places beauty and youth as more valuable than intelligence, skill, or leadership. This focus on appearance can detract from women developing their own inner strength and confidence, making them feel as though their value is tied to how they look rather than what they accomplish. Think back to my December 30th, 1999 sob story, literal sob story, where I was sobbing because I was too ugly. Crazy, right? Another thing that has held women back has been workplace inequality. Women still to this day face systemic challenges in the workplace, such as pay gaps, fewer leadership opportunities, and bias in promotion decisions. These barriers subtly reinforce the idea that women are less capable or less deserving of power and success than men. And luckily, for those of us who are in network marketing and MLM, gender doesn't matter. It's what work do you put in? What are your sales? How is your team growing? What are your leadership things? They're not looking at gender for that. It can be anybody. Yet finally, our second to last thing that has held women back over time has been language and socialization. Women are often encouraged to soften their communications, for example, using phrases like just or apologizing unnecessarily, like in order to appear more likable. And all of that undermines their authority. Every time we say, well, I'm just a housewife or I'm just a this, it undermines all of these skills that you are employing in that. Also, all of those apologies, not necessary. Switch it. Be grateful when somebody is gracious when you show up late because the kids weren't behaving the way they needed to or they didn't get off to school on time. So instead of apologizing or do a brief apology, but then express gratitude, right? But this expectation that women have to be nice or accommodating actually pushes women away from embracing their full power. And finally, oftentimes women have a fear of being labeled. They are often, when they are coming into their power, can be labeled too aggressive or difficult, which is crazy because if a gentleman does the same thing, says the same thing with the same tone, he is respected and taken care of in that light. And so this fear of backlash discourages many women from stepping fully into leadership positions or expressing their opinions confidently. So what I want to make sure that you are looking at is what are the labels that you are fearing that have held you back? And so now what I'd like to do is provide you with a guided visualization to help you step into your own Dom power. So this is something that you're not going to want to listen to while driving because you will literally need to have your eyes closed to get the full experience of this. So hopefully you are sitting somewhere where you can close your eyes and pay attention and listen to the sound of my voice as I walk you through this stepping into your own power. All right. Take a moment to settle into your space. And by the way, I said sitting. I need you standing for this one. It's a short enough guided visualization that standing will be preferable. So what I need you to do is stand tall with your feet firmly planted on the ground. Let your shoulders relax, your chest open, and take a deep breath in. And exhale slowly. Feel your body becoming centered and grounded in this present moment. Now close your eyes and start to picture yourself in a space where you feel completely at ease and confident. Maybe it's a place that's familiar to you, or maybe it's a new space. One that feels like it belongs to the most powerful version of yourself. Notice what the ground feels like beneath your feet. Is it cool, soft, sturdy? Let your senses take it in. As you stand here, take a moment to become aware of the sounds around you. Maybe there's a gentle breeze or the buzz of energy from a crowd. Whatever it is, it fills you with calm confidence. Notice how your body feels, strong, capable, and ready. Now shift your focus in front of you. In the distance, you see her, your powerful, assertive self. She's standing tall, exuding confidence and grace. Watch as she begins to do something you've always dreamed of, something you've wanted to accomplish, but held back because you didn't feel powerful enough. Maybe she's negotiating the deal of a lifetime, launching her dream business, or speaking in front of thousands, fully in command. Take a moment to really watch her. Notice how she moves, her gestures, her body language, the way her voice carries, clear, assertive, respectful. Look at how she commands the space around her with ease and respect, as if everything she's worked for is now within reach. You can feel her confidence radiating. Now, let's bring in all of your senses. What does the air around you smell like? Maybe there's a faint scent of fresh coffee or crisp, cool air that invigorates you. Feel the texture of your clothes. Strong, comfortable, empowering. You are dressed like the leader you are. What sounds fill the space? Maybe it's the applause of people who admire your strength. Take a moment to bask in the environment you've created. Now, take another deep breath. You know that this version of yourself is not separate from you. She is you. You are one and the same, and all you need to do is step into her. When you're ready, take one physical step forward, and as you do, feel yourself merging with her, your assertive, powerful self. Feel her confidence, her energy, her vision becoming yours. You are now standing in her shoes, speaking with her voice and acting with her purpose. Take a moment to feel this shift. You are now the woman who moves forward on purpose with respect for others. You are the woman who gets things done, who commands her space, who turns her dreams into reality. You are powerful. You are unstoppable. Let that energy fill you from head to toe. Let it guide you beyond this room into the life that you are about to create. When you're ready, open your eyes and take this energy with you into the world. You are powerful, and your time is now. If you felt that this guided visualization was helpful for you, make sure you share this with the other people that you know, the other women that you know, who could use a little help stepping into their own power. And save this episode, favorite it on your favorite podcast app so that you can come back and listen to it anytime you are needing that next step into your next level of power. Because I did this for you and for me. And Badass Crew, stay tuned because there's another badass episode on its way.
Thanks for listening to the Badass Direct Sales Mastery Podcast with your direct sales dom, Jennie Bellinger. Why are you waiting to go to badassdirectsalesmastery.com? Don't make the dom get her whip. If you enjoyed this episode, make sure to share it with another rock star that you know in direct sales after you subscribe to the podcast so you won't miss any future episodes. You can also check out the show notes for links and any contact information mentioned in today's episode. We'll see you next time.